C64. So this is a character based high-res image, which is why only the foreground colour changes. Everything is always something and black background. The Spectrum doesn't have that problem. It only has one screen mode, and you can change the foreground and the background colour in any 8x8 pixel character block. Although it is only a 32 column by 24 rows display. C64 is 40 by 25. So the C64 high resolution is not Spectrum graphics. It's 20% higher resolution graphics than the Spectrum, technically. Although I believe the Spectrum has bigger borders, especially on the side. So what you see on the screen don't really change. 20% bigger viewing area. Yeah, we stick with that. Yeah, so this bit of a shit situation having to rely on this thing to play C64 games. The joystick is shit, and it's constant fucking addressing of the design flaws. Because the stick itself sticks, even the fire buttons will stick. It's rubbish quality, mate. It's what I'd expect from a pound shop. Stuff doesn't work. When it does work, you want rapid fire. I didn't press fire. So these graphics are a bit nicer. Is something going to happen? I thought it was going to take off. I can't remember what you got to do on this game. So that's it, is it? Okay, let's go. Interesting. I want to go back. Thank you. Definitely need instructions with this game. I don't know what's happening here. So it's kind of like Dan Dare, One Strange Loop. You don't get a lot of energy. You just expect it to scroll. It's like a flip screen drop zone at the moment, which is not good. You can't go up or down, and that's it, that's the entire screen. Oh, you can go down here. Oh, bloody hell, I don't like flip screen games. That's the problem, you see. because you move to the edge of the screen, you'll appear on the new screen, there'll be an enemy right under you, the dirty bastard, and you lose a life. It's a shit idea. The C64 does not need flip screen. There is no reason. Especially in that case, because they're all using the full screen. I really don't know what was going on with the idea for that game. We know Steve Lee can do, you know, scrolling games just fine, thank you. There's only one version of Galaxy Force 2 on the 64. And that is by Activision, so that'd be shit. Gandalf the Sorcerer, let's try that. Good old overload. It sounds like late 70s experimental synth music. And there is proof straight away that the SID chip is actually an analog synthesizer. As if you didn't know that. Just have to go and check out something like a demo of someone playing a Roland Pro Mars, and you'll hear very similar sounds on that. Now Bob Yanis left Commodore basically because he wasn't allowed to improve the SID chip. And then after they got rid of him, they well, I use the term loosely, fixed it, so they improved the sound quality, but you know, the click when you turn the sound volume on or off on the registers, that is actually how you played samples on the CC. So Commodore fucked that up. They had a 1982 sound chip that could play samples, which programmers were using up the yin yang by then. I mean, Ghostbusters had it, for fuck's sake. And then Commodore removed it. Imagine if there was a SNES cost reduced re-release and it couldn't do mode 7. But then again, Commodore released a console where you had to run effectively at 7 MHz 68020, the CD32, because if you can't add extra memory to it relatively easily, then it would be stuck. It'd be blocked half the time, the CPU that is, by the custom chips, because it's a shit design. What do you expect, mate? Like I said, I hope they fucking inserted a Commodore 16 in Irving Gould's corpse before burying him. I hope the coffin is an upside down Y shape. Fuck him, mate. Fucking dirty cunts. Now I'm wondering if this is a game I'm thinking of or not actually. That's a slight problem there, isn't it? Well, I could murder some of me country cake, which I cut into slices to make country slices, obviously. But I think I'll leave it at least another 12 hours before I eat anything like that. Bloody gumminy. The carbonaro effect. I think this is on the Atari 8-bit computers as well. I'm not sure. What happened there? It's just, oh, it's more loading. What? So he's loaded some of the program and a loading screen, and then it stopped. And then it showed you the loading screen, and now it's loading the rest of the gas. Not a good way of doing it. I don't think that was a good idea. It's a shit idea. Just like Aliens 3. Terrible fucking movie. I don't want any guns in there, I've got a little kid in there. Fuck off, Sigourney, you cunt. Just think how good Alien would have been. Sorry, Alien movies after Aliens. If Sigourney Weaver had quit acting or died in a plane crash or something. Alright, I see what. Alright, it's like a crosshair with an elastic band. Right, I get you now, son. Don't make it any easier with this joystick. Right. Ah, what's going on? Why am I getting zapped by the lightning? It's like wizards and dinosaurs. I'm sure there's a children's BBC fucking TV show in there. I don't like the control system. I don't like this joystick, so we're a bit fucked. Why does it keep doing that? How am I supposed to... Because I can't actually move Gandalf. Alright, if you hold down the fire button... How do I fucking get down? Here we go. Why can't I shoot him? That's a bit shit. Gonna have to stir my own soup now, ain't it? Alright, so I'm gonna come back to this game when I can play it on a real C64. It's rubbish on this thing. Buddy, what are you doing now? Yeah, I'm gonna have to clone myself like in that film. Yeah, bloody hell, what was it called? Multiplicity, that was it. Because whichever cat actually is not in the room that I'm sleeping in, because obviously cats have to be isolated while I'm sleeping. Let's try Ganny Mickey. No, let's try Gangster. Go on, Gangster. Fucking cardboard cutout Gangster. That's from the business. That's what some slag calls that knob Tamer Hassan. It's not how you pronounce it. It's certainly not Tamer. I'm not going to tell you how you pronounce it. I think Cyberload was actually written by Thalamus and sold to other software companies. I don't think it's a Thalamus game. I think Dominator uses Cyberload. Not sure. But anyway, at least this isn't some fucking 1983 compiled basic piece of shit. Now I did have an interesting experiment to do with compiled basic, and that would be writing a program that does print statements, and then writing a program that does the same thing but pokes the screen and colour RAM, and just compile them and see which one would actually end up being faster. I know which one is faster if you run it in basic. That's the print statements. But if you just have simple pokes to like real addresses with specific values, then it should be a one-to-one translation to the LDA STA business of you know, the machine code instructions. They should turn out lightning fast. Again, no Patreon prick has done that. there anything you haven't caught up on YouTube yet? Oh, this is on the like right. Okay, this needs a light gun then. Great. Forgotten that. I know. I can remember what the cover looks like now. It's mostly white background, some image, and yeah, it looks like something some knob on eBay would have printed out on his. I don't know. Is it Hewlett Packard? That's the the champion of the people in the printer area for inkjet printers. I don't mind a colour laser jet. Sorry, colour laser printer, not laser jet. I'm not buying HP1 specifically. Now, if you got one that would print both sides, that would actually be quite useful. I think the only one that does that for the sort of price range I'm doing, although that's not an essential feature, just happens to be on there, on the cheap colour laser printers, is by Brother. My mum's industrial sewing machine is by Brother. I don't know how the sewing machine manufacture and design process expertise translates to making colour laser printers. I really don't, because they still make both. How weird. I don't think it's going to work anyway. Because if this comes with a bundle that comes with light guns, then why would they put the option in there to play it without the light guns? I'm not sure actually. Because these are original tape images. Now, obviously if I downloaded it off somewhere like GameBase, which is now impossible, I'll have to find a really old version of Opera browser that still allows you to download things via FTP links. Pathetic really. I think about 7-8 years ago Opera browser just became the reskinned version of Chrome. Well, Chrome is shit anyway. If I wanted Chrome, I'd fucking install Chrome. Download new Opera browser built on Chrome. Fuck off, I got Chrome already. Is there I can't remember. Oh yeah, Microsoft Edge went the same way. Because now it's like, download the new Microsoft Edge, update Microsoft, get Chrome. Now fuck off. I don't want Edge. I only want Edge to Edge pizza in it. It's a waste of pizza dough if you ain't got topping on there. Especially if you have to make the fucking pizza dough yourself. That's a real pain in the arse to get that right. And if you get it wrong, you might as well go and buy them fucking £1 pizzas you get in fucking Tesco's. Shit. I did used to eat them as a kid. God knows what kind of damage that was doing to me. I wouldn't mind if it loaded quickly, because there's like a lot of game is being loaded in, which I might not be able to play any of now. Now I can't specifically blame the C64 full size on that one, because technically I could have downloaded something from CSDB which had included joystick control for the crosshair and run that on this thing. Let's hope there's a fucking demo mode then. What would have been the absolute best is a 3-digit tape counter in the border, and next to it a 3-digit number which is the full length of the tape, which wouldn't help on multi-loads, but at least on single loads like this you get a rough idea of how long it's going to take to load. Yeah, the battery's going to fucking run out. What is that, 1 hour? Yeah, it's coming up to 20 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Go! Oh, the blacklist might have been on. What the hell's going on with them fucking bars there? My TV really does not like, 8-bit generated things like that. It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do with these? I don't think that's the fault on the plasma. It could just be the weird way the loader works as well though. Although weird things do sometimes happen when you're playing, I think Iridium's one. Iridium on the plasma is not always a good idea. I'm not sure actually. Can't remember if that was when it was a real C64 or if it was the C64 full size. Actually, I think I've only played Iridium on the C64 full size with microchip joystick for about 30 seconds. Classic, mate. Yeah, it's still got a load in however much memory. It's not a very fast loader at all, it's just shit. Commodore had obviously cost reduced the tape deck so much by the time this bundle came out. They had to have, really slow, fast loaders. Certainly not up to the standard of Crazy Comics, which loads in about 1.5 minutes. You don't get any loading screen or any loading music though. It is just like flashing colours on a, there's nothing else, just the full screen flashing colours. Jesus Christ, they probably used a fucking 8K bitmap image now in Commodore. Who wrote these fucking games anyway for them? Animated Pixels, you ever heard of them? Oh, sorry bud, we've got to at least try this baseball. So what? You can't actually do anything at all without a joystick. Maybe you've got to shoot the screen. I think I've had enough of this fucking thing.